everybody, it's Julie and I am here with a short tutorial, well it might be long, on how I made these Halloween embellishments. So I made them using things that I had right around my desk and wanted to add some things that were a little bit different that you might not have seen on other videos. So I hope you can see those. Okay, so this one is on a sticker, one of those gold foil labels, and this one is on a tag. Oops! But it kind of had the look of a headstone, so I thought that was kind of cool. So this one also on one of those gold foil stickers. This one just on a little stamp. We have the clip. It's a little ghost out of tulle. Safety pin, also out of tulle. Another clip. I did it in a circle. You can bend it to whatever you want. This is wired stars. And then a little package that I'm going to include because I am going to put this set for sale. Okay, so some of the things that I used was these stickers by Recollections. Got them at Michael's. Halloween stickers, black with gold. These Halloween doilies, I believe I got them last year. Black and gold. This alphabet, also the shiny gold. I got that at our, I call it the $1.29 store. It's one of those just random dollar stores. And these are the gold foil labels, also from that dollar store. A little bit of, this is sticker tape, and it came from a set in the chalkboard decoration area in scrapbook session, but it's all chalkboard type stuff. It came in a set at Michael's. Okay, so also have the paper clips and the safety pin. I have those magic stars. They're wired stars in black. I got them at the dollar store years ago for an event that I was doing, and I still have them, and I love to use them for Halloween. And then I have my bling sheets, also came from the dollar store, not the 99-cent store, but the dollar store that we have here locally. And then I have some spiders and some various confetti. This one with the really cool gold pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns, and the bats, and then the boo. And then I'm going to use also just the cat, probably out of this. There's a black cat that comes, there's one there, that comes in this confetti that I have. And then from the fall confetti, there's some little tiny jack-o'-lanterns, and I'll be using those as well. So as you can see, just a lot of different things. This is black tulle with gold dots. What I did was I went around and I just found the stuff that I had that was black with gold. I have this piece, literally this piece of tulle. It probably was a bow at one time, and I'm using that to make the ghost. And I had cut, put in my stash, some spider web material from Halloween. So we'll be using that as well. Okay, so let's get to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the witch. Okay. So I have this piece down to the very last from this pattern or this paper book, Recollections. It was a 6x6, and this is basically all that I have left. So I do have an orange sheet left, and I'm going to be using that. And so, and we're going to use the Cricut one, and I'm just going to wing it here. We will need a few of these. Hope you can see that. So I'm just cutting out some strips that we'll be able to use with the gold letter stickers. Okay. So what I did try to do is I really did try to use just one for all the words, but the H was one that I had to use quite a bit, and I did have to glue these down. So and I just took them and I kind of went like, you know, just randomly put them on there. And I'm trying to remember how to spell witch. Okay, so there we have witch. And I'll go back and glue these down later. On other ones that I've done, I've sewn these down because I know that these letters do not stay super well. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that and put the paper aside. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to want to use is one of these gold labels. So, and I know I'm going to use two for this set, so I'll put the other one up there. We have this, and then I have some of the stars already that I've been using. They have a little bit of the spider web in them, so I'm just going to measure it around. And what I was trying to do is kind of get stars around the moon look, and then I'm going to clamp this around like this, and I'm going to use these scissors to cut it and then clamp it around again. Okay, so that gives us that look. Okay, and then we have the sparklies. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and take one off of here, and it goes just below like that. And then we need the new sheet, and we're looking for Wicked. There it is, right by the witch's hat. And it is going to go kind of above and over. Okay. And then we also used one of these. I'm going to go from the side that has a little bit of an opening. You got to make sure that you get the sticky when you do it. We have a Wicked going here, and what goes down below. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I'm going to take this one off because the staple goes there. And I did staple this. So it is, it's stapled to the orange. Okay. And what I did was I tried to see, I'm going to go ahead and just try and get it so that it's on there. It missed. Oh, it's on there. We can just press those down and then come over to this side. And press those down. Okay. Pull some of this out. Okay. So now the next thing that I did was I took one of these little pop-up things that I had, and it came out of a kit of some kind. And so that was the last one of that particular one. Let me just take the backing off. It's double-sided, which is awesome. And put this down over the top. Okay. Now, from here, we need that cat. This one has skulls and jack-o'-lanterns and spiders, but I just need that cat. And what I did was I put the cat underneath the staple to kind of hold it. It's trying to pick up the sticker. Don't want it to do that. Come on, kitty, kitty. There we go. So the kitty is there. And then I used some of this quick drying glue. The quick dry glue, fast drying. And I just put a little bit behind the cat. It does dry clear. And so the cat will stay where he is. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then I used a witch's hat. I believe this is like a sticker or something. I've had it in my stash for a while. So I have this one. I'm just going to put it on, and it can go like this. And then we have that wicked, and because I've unstuck it already, I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. Plus it is going to go over the staple right here, so you don't see the staple. The staple on this side, the cat, will kind of make you forget that the staple is there, hopefully. So the one other thing that I did was, just to make sure these stayed on, I went ahead and added a little bit of glue where the wire came into the staple. Okay, so there is our first sticker, and it is our witch using the gold letters and a whole lot of the other stuff. Okay, so next we can, well, you can see the fun. Okay, kind of the same idea. I put a black scallop stamp here. I took the wings, or the bats, they're glued on, and their wings are pressed in so that they give dimension that they're flying. And then I did this black here so that you would be able to see the eyes and mouth of the orange jack-o'-lantern. So that's also on one of those gold. So kind of the same idea. This one here, we have the gold letters. They're on a paper. I went ahead and tore around the outside because it looked really square. I used my scallop punch that I have. This might be one of my favorites. And cut out a black and white scallop circle to go on top of this orange. This is a sticker. I got this at Walmart. It was part of badges that you could use like for relay races. Okay, and then I have attached the spider, and I have stapled the spider on so he stays. And I added a little bit of the stars here. They're glued in there, and then a little creepy from the sticker page, and of course the bling, because I love bling. Okay, so next we have, I don't know where the ghost clip went, but he's here somewhere. Okay, so we have our ghost, and what I did for this one is, okay, so we started with a piece of the orange paper, and we added boo, B. Yeah, I have to spell out loud or I might spell it wrong. Okay, so there's boo. Okay, and then to make it into a banner, I wanted it a little shorter. So I cut where I think the center is, and then cut in and cut in. Okay, so come over here and cut in and cut in. So we have a little banner. Okay, next, I don't like to let anything go to the waste. These are probably going, at my house, they're going into a pocket. So the photo should be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut. Actually, what I did was I cut it here on the fold. Whoop, jump up. Because then I cut it in half and I actually used them separate. So I have my black and white piece, and I cut one from that, and let's see, put some glue on the bottom. And lined it up. So this will be the base. And then, how do we make the ghost? Okay, the little ghost is made out of tulle. And what I did was, I folded it in. I folded it in again. And then I kind of rounded it, trying to make the head more round than square. Okay, then I took this really thin wire and I went around his neck. Okay, and leaving a little bit of a tail. I should have wire cutters, but I don't, so we'll use these. Okay, now go ahead and pull out and push in to try and make this more round. And you could put some glue in there to hold it. Okay, and we're going to cut off, just randomly cut that off. And okay, so it looks more ghostly. Okay, now on this one, I just went ahead and I used two of the eyes, and I left them together because I thought that would give them a little more support on the tool. Okay, so their little eyes, just boom, they're big eyes, but they're cool. And then bring this around. Okay. Okay, so next we have a piece of the stars. And here we go, stars. And I cut it about an inch past the, well, don't want to use those, an inch past the little thing here, the banner. So I'm going to make a little fold, and on the other side I'm going to make a little fold. And what those are going to do is those are going to be where I'm going to attach it to the banner. Okay, and then the stars just kind of go wherever we just kind of bend them. But let's get the, okay. And there you go. Okay, now this is another place that you'll be gluing them in. Okay. And we'll be, okay, so we used one of those squares that I am now out of. Let's see if I have. So what we will use this time is a couple of these little square pop-up squares. Again, they came in a kit of some sort. Okay, we're going to go ahead and attach the boo, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw some glue down in here. And that is how we are going to attach our little ghost. Okay, so he's going in. He's getting stuck in by the Cricut tool. And there you have your little ghost. Now I think you can go ahead. And on the other one, I actually brought it and put it underneath the square a little bit. Okay. So there you have your little ghost. Okay. And then I made another ghost, and I attached him to the paper clip. Okay. And then okay, and then one of the other things that I did, and this video is getting long, so I'm going to go ahead and end it now. You see this one has the half of the doily, cut the doily in half. This black paper here is been embossed and then torn, and then I took the spider web and I put it all over and I taped it on, and then I added the spider. Okay, so we got the spider web and the spiders in the spider web. And I did spider web again on this one. This is a hexagon cut from the star packaging, and a orange hexagon, and then we have the eek. And these are actually, I've used, I had some doilies that didn't come undone real good, so I've used them in a couple places, just the doily. Okay, so the rest in peace, we have the words here. Again, I ripped on the orange. It has a half black and white, half star scallop. I had some green swirly confetti, so I added that there and put it on a tag. Okay, this one is one of my favorites. It's the little scallop stamp with a hexagon, small hexagon cut out of the star packaging, and then I've added on a pop dot and glued the gold pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern and the little orange jack-o'-lantern, and then one of the stickers from the Recollections Halloween sticker set. And then this one is the other half of the gold doily, and a piece of black paper that was just here, a piece from the ripped embossed paper from this one that made it look like a bat, a couple of the bats, a scallop, the bat paper, and then a couple of the bling dots to make eyes, and then it says Gone Batty, and then there's that black and gold sticker tape. So there you go. I hope you liked that. I didn't want to make it too long. I'm sorry that it is longer than I had planned, but here you go.